These leaves, look how they shine. God grows them gently, one at a time.
Guys, you like this? How about it? You like that? So far, this is my favorite. This one. I love this one too. So that's why I'm showing you this too.
In the quiet of the morning light, little leaves begin their gentle rise, breathing life the way creation sings. Every stem a promise God provides.
Do you like this one? So we are just gonna be talking about this one today. Well, not only this one, but it is only Alocasias today. So today I'm gonna be showing you all of my Alocasias collection. I don't have that many, but the ones I have, I love. I like them so far. There will be even many more in my collection, but a lot of them already went to Alocasia heaven. With Alocasias, I am playing like kinda a lot of experiments to see which substrate, to see what works for each of them. So most of the time I have multiples of each of them. So I put each of them in different substrates in different conditions to see which one is thriving. And when one of them looks like it is the winner, so I move that one to my shelf. You are gonna notice something today. Not all, but most of my Alocasias are in LECA. Yeah, a lot of videos about LECA, right? But mine are just in LECA. That's it. No holes. These are all glass bases. So not drainage holes, right? So they are only in LECA and water. That's it. I flush them when I remember, when I have spare time to spend in them. I flush them, like pretty much holding them and filling the thing, filling the base in my sink and just washing whatever excess salt and whatever are in there, right? I don't move the LECA from here. Oh man, there are new corms in there. Okay, but we are not in a rush. So that's pretty much, and look at the roots. Oh, there is a lot of reflection of the light. But yeah, you can see the roots in there. So far they are healthy. They are like in the LECA. Sometimes I put fertilizer. So far I have been kinda cheap and I have been only using, I gotta admit it, I have only been using Miracle Grow in all, in all of my plants. I use some free fertilizer that a local garden center also give us to plant parents. I've shown you that one in the Anturians videos if you wanna check it out. But I think it is about time to start upping my game with my Alocasias, because now they are proving that they deserve to be treated better, I guess. But now they kind of deserve. Now it's kind of, I have the need to show them a little bit of love because they are doing really well in my condition, right? Because that's the thing. I won't have no Alocasia and no plants in a cabinet. So my plants, all of them, either they thrive in my condition, in the condition that I can provide to them, or they are gunners. Yeah, they die. They go to the compost pile. So far these ones, they want to stay. They want to live in my conditions. So I'm going to start showing you one by one all of my Alocasias. So we are going to start, and now we're going to start with this one we have here in the front. So clarification, some of them I forget the names and I haven't made notes today, so I'm gonna edit the video and put you the names in there if I forget them or if I make a mistake. A lot of times happen. Okay, we are gonna start with this one. This one is the metallic blue, and this Alocasia, I would say it is my favorite in my collection. Metallic blue. This one you can see the points are showing a little bit yellowish, so that won't be for lack of water, right? I can't forget to water this one. They pretty much they live in water already, so I'm able just to see, oh, the level is too low, so I just add a little bit of water. No big fuss, right? I won't forget to water this one. But the little yellowish is because recently, if you have watched my other videos, I moved to a basement apartment. It is colder in here, the humidity is way higher, and the temp is way lower than where I used to have all of my plants. So I have noticed a lot of guttation, the water exiting here in the point of the leaves, right? Which is good for most of the plants, right? Because they are getting rid of the excess water they have. But the thing is, how do I handle that when I have them living in water, right? So I gotta figure out something, but so far they are good. So this was it, metallic blue. And you can see the bluish or the metallic kind of tone this Alocasia has. Yeah, my favorite. Número uno. Oh, and a lot of you guys, maybe you have the one that looks similar to this one, which is the dragon breath. I have been trying to get one of those like forever. Finally, today I got one. I haven't put it in LECA yet. I'm just gonna let it get used to my environment here, to my condition. But this is the dragon breath. So I don't see that they are too different, but this one I have seen it grow like way bigger. And so far what I notice is the lobes here. You see this? This one is like, you see it's closer in here. You see how this one is not that open, the lobes in this one? But the metallic blue is totally open. Look, this is in the cup, dragon's breath. In the base, metallic blue. You see the difference in the lobes? And that's it. And then pretty much the color is the same. I would say maybe the dragon breath is like more like, they are both elongated, but this is like pointier, probably. That would be the difference. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one here. And this one, of course, everybody is getting this one. I said at the beginning, no, I won't be getting Alocasias, like I won't be getting variegated Alocasias, like the same theory I applied with all of my plants. I don't need them to be rare. I need them to be cool looking. I just need to like it, like me. like the plant. I don't need it to be rare. I don't need it to be the most popular in the YouTube channels. I won't be going for those type of plants. Just pursuing variegation. I won't be spending that much money in variegation. But this one just came so affordable, and I found it in Home Depot. And when I saw it, it's like, oh, Friday, variegated. And I stay firm in my conviction. No, I won't be getting variegation. And I went home and I didn't buy it. But I went back the next day. Here it is, variegated Friday. This one is not in LECA yet. I have been afraid, really afraid to move it to LECA because it is doing so great. But the thing is, I like growing individual plants, and then I sell all the pots, right? All the corms, I sell them, right? This one is still in the substrate is still soil. I would say pit moss if it's coming from a garden center. So I haven't changed it yet. I put a bunch of LECA in the bottom just to help it because it was with a weak in a weaker system, right? So you see all the roots are coming out from there, but they are so thin. So I am afraid that when I do the transition to LECA, that the plant is gonna struggle. But soon I have to separate it because you can see how many pots are in there. So many of them. Yeah, they need their own pots. I'm gonna get rid of this one here, guys. And the yellowish already, which is normal in an elbow one, variegated one. This one is the same, like the guttation thing is started happening with this leaf, but this one I'm gonna leave it until it goes more yellow. So this variegated Friday. Let's grab another one. See this one? This one is my dragon scale. Is it? Let me check. So yes, this is the dragon scale. See, I'm starting to get to know my Alocasias. This is the new leaf just is emerging from there. In the same situation, LECA and water. That's it. No anything else. LECA and water. Okay, we are gonna cut this yellow one. This one. The same thing in the point. Guttation is going to be my latest grief. Let's grab another one. Okay, I just brought this mellow out of my out of my growing area where I have all of them. So this mellow was giving me already a big leaf. Those one I have them living in cocoa, just cocoa chunks, mellow. And when I brought it out here, the guttation thing started and this leaf started to yellow. I brought another one out of there today. And I want to see if the same thing start happening. So this is Alocasia mellow. New growth in there. When I bring them from my growing area, like they come in good condition. You are gonna remove this yellow leaf. No need for the plant to keep focusing and keeping this alive. And now we are gonna see which one of these two melons is gonna be the winner that is gonna go in my LECA in a glass vase. We have this other one. This is that crazy looking Alocasia venom. This one is in LECA. You see, water, LECA, and you see the sphagnum moss at the top because this plant just came out from my propagation boxes. Actually, from my the prop boxes, because this one I just got it in like a tissue culture, and all of my tissue culture I put them in little cups with sphagnum moss, right? So when I brought this one inside, I didn't want to disrupt the roots. So I just put the whole cup, pretty much the whole content of the cup, all the sphagnum moss on top of the LECA. And I think it is loving it, so I'm gonna keep it like that. So Alocasia venom, you guys, doing great. Would I like to have the venom with the variegation? Yes. And I'm gonna go out of my way and pay for one of those, buy one because of the variegation? No way. Even this one was kinda going, but it was so cheap in tissue culture, like I said, why not? But it's like look at those leaves. If I see anything like that in any of my plants, I am used to doing my, I am used to gardening outside, right? I see something like this going on my peach trees, for example, like curl leaf. That's a illness in a plant. People spray that. Farmers, they spray for curl leaf because they are hideous. They are you can't stand to see a plant, a fruit tree with curl leaf. It damages the fruit. It damages everything, right? But in here, we are paying for this kind of mutation because somebody said it is rare and we should pay for it. So, okay, I already fell for it and I got a green one, but here it is, Alocasia venom. Okay, we have this one here. This Alocasia is called Alocasia suhirmaniana purple, something like that. I'm gonna put the name in there. This one has a funny history. Okay, I started my Alocasia collection. It was a local lady selling Alocasias corms. So I went to see her and I'm like, why not? I'm gonna get a couple of corms. So she was selling corms and baby Alocasias, and I'm like, they were affordable, no big deal with them, no colorful stuff, no variegation, nothing, just normal green Alocasia with cool name like Suhirmaniana purple. So I got a few of the corms, a couple or a few of them, just in case I would kill them, right? I wanted to get a chance, and I play like that with all of my plants. I do experiments, right, to see how they do better. So then they were doing great, all of them, and I started selling. So, and I was just keeping my personal one of each of them. I got from that lady 12 different species of Alocasias. So this one was one of them. But I sold this one. It was smaller. And then by then I think I only kept one of them, and by was my personal, I kind of killed it. Well, it is somewhere in there in the cemetery of Alocasias over there. I have them in a fish tank. No, it doesn't have water. But I have all my cups with dead alocasias in there. I know they are not dead because the corms are still there and they are solid. So they are gonna come back, right? They just need a little bit of love. So my Suhirmaniana purple must be in there. I don't know in which cup anymore, but it's gonna come back. But I noticed that the person who bought this one, they put up for sale. They didn't like it because of the name. It is purple in there, and they are collecting only purple, pinkish, that kind of thing, and they never saw anything becoming purple. And I saw it up for sale, and I'm like, oh, that holds like a sentimental value to me. I want to, because so far I think I have from the 12 I bought, this is the only one that was missing that I killed, right? So I have all of the other ones. I have one of each of the 12 varieties, but this one. So now I have it. I have it back. So I went ahead and I, from the person who had originally bought it from me, which was weird. I'll admit that, but whatever. Here it is. Oh man, I should have done this long time ago. I won't fit in the frame anymore, but whatever. You are not here to see me, but to see my plants, right? So let's bring another one. Okay, let's leave one of the mellows in here too. I don't know if you... So I have this other one. And the same thing. Look, the pointy. In the move here to the basement, the rotation started happening, and then the point started to get yellowish. That's only rotation. That's no lack of water because they are living in water. That's not salts. I haven't fertilized them. Could be they are hungry, and that's a lack of nutrients. Nah, that's rotation. That's rotation. Yeah, I have to use the phone. I use Google Lenses or Google Lens. So this one is the Alocasia Silver Dragon. And I always forget the name of this one, or I confuse it with the... Where did I put it? Oh, with that one? With the Dragon Scale. So I always confuse Dragon Scale with a Silver Dragon, because they have dragon in the name. Let's grab another one. 1, 2, 3. So this one I have in 4. I like that one so much, but that one has given me such hard time. I have 4 in here, and I have so many of them in my prop boxes. But let's choose one from this one to show you. So I have this Cupria Red. And yeah, the LECA is too high. And it doesn't have water. So where we? So this is my one of my Alocasia Cupria Red. This one, you know, like most of you, I guess, I got influenced by Jan's Cupria. The Sydney plant, oh, he grows that amazing Cupria Red. I don't know how he does, but that's a nice plant. Mine, no matter what I do, well, I guess that the problem, I don't do much. I'm not fertilizing them. But soon, they are gonna start getting their food, soon. I just gotta decide which one. But I'm taking my time, doing my research. I'm reaching out to the ones, the growers I see the best alocasias, and taking advice from them. So where do we put this one? Can we fit this one in here? Guys, I don't fit in the video anymore. Oh, I'm gonna show you the baby. I'm gonna show you a baby cupria. This one is one from my tissue culture. You see still in the cup, but you see all the roots in there. They are liking it. And they are liking it so much that they are starting to come through here. So this one I think is gonna be the winner. This one I'm gonna move to LECA really soon. That's why I have moved them. You see the ones in here? In the tiny greenhouse? Is the ones I have been selecting from my grow area, and I have been bringing them in here and just seeing how they behave in here. So this is one of them that soon is gonna be going into my LECA setup. Cupria red. This is other one of the cupria from the previous one, from the original one. This one I gotta examine really soon because I don't see where the roots went, so most likely they rot in there. It's still holding on. It's just giving me one baby in here, but I don't see roots. So I gotta check what's going on in there, but not today. What other one can I show you guys? I'm gonna show you all of them. You just gotta be patient. This is a regal chill. It's too leggy for my lighting, but I guess I need to up my game with the lighting setup. Right now all the grow lights, they are off just to be able to make the video. Yeah, regal chill. And you see the same setup, LECA and water, and all the roots are loving it. Yeah, all of them are happy in there. Happy roots. This one doesn't want to grow. This one doesn't want to live. This one doesn't like my setup. My Alocasia Jacqueline. This one I had it, yeah, it's from the original 12. This is just a corm, my original one. I remember when I brought it home, they were like little pops like this, and it grew. I put two in a vase, and they grew big, really big, high. But I was in my, I was in the other apartment in the second floor, so the temp was, it was hotter, a little bit hotter over there. So I guess she liked it more over there. So here in the basement, she's not liking it. The thing is, no, let me see. No, it died over there in the second floor. It died. It totally died. And it wasn't the LECA. Let me see. Because it grew a lot in the LECA. It grew, the two of them grew really, really big. And then out of the blue, okay, I remember now. Okay, I guess that's a common denominator with a lot of my plants. When I did my first in-person plant sale of the year, I brought, I made a mistake because I had a lot of corms and a lot of tiny Alocasias and blah, blah. So I set up a table for Alocasias too. And I put my personal collection as a display. So all my big Alocasias were in there. The Jacqueline was in there, so huge and nice looking. So they were out there for 2 days. Yeah, I covered them. There was a canopy on top of them. But they went from the indoor temp to the heat outdoor for 2 days in a row without any transition period. And in the moment, they seem okay. 2 days, right? They were shaded, there was a canopy, and then I brought them back inside those ones, they weren't for sale, they were only displayed. I brought them back inside, and slowly I remember clearly because it was the Jacqueline and it was my poly. In my Alocasia poly or Amazonica, I had it for, let's see, like 3 years in the soil that came from the nursery, from the garden center. I never changed it. And it was thriving. It was amazing. That poly just kept growing. She needed a repot, but I wasn't moving it from that substrate. She was happy. And it only took 2 days outdoor. I mean, different conditions out of the blue without transitioning that killed my poly that I had for 3 years without any problem. And that one affects also my Jacqueline. Since then, I was able to save the corms, right? So I have this one and I have the other one in my little greenhouse. I think so. Yeah, this one you see. I separated the corms in order to have 2 chances, right? So I am down to this in here that is not doing good. And here is the other one. The other corm that I had left, I put it back in sphagnum moss, and it seems, let me see, there is a new leaf shooting in there. I don't know if you can see it from there. I am kind of in a tight spot here to get closer to the camera. So, yeah, plants. Alocasias, they love sphagnum moss, right? So I think my Jacqueline, I'm gonna move it from the LECA and I'm gonna put them back together, but I'm gonna put them in sphagnum moss. Probably always gonna have a small layer of LECA in the bottom, but most of the top is gonna be in sphagnum moss because the original setup I have for this one was like that, sphagnum moss and then LECA in the bottom, and it was thriving until I took them outside. This one is one of the polys. It's not my original one. This one I got it from my plant sale. I always I got a lot of plants from the wholesaler. So this was one of the ones I got from that order. And the same thing like the Friday. This one is still living in soil, in the original substrate that came from the garden center. I haven't moved it. After what happened to my other one, I was like, oh, I don't want anything to happen to this one. I know this is a common alocasia. You find it like in any garden center, you find it. You can find it at Walmart. You find it everywhere. At Giant Tigers, I have seen it everywhere. This plant, and so affordable. This one is the best alocasia of all of them. So resilient, and it's a staple in each plant lover house. Oh, she looks pretty in there. That one we already talked. I have another regal shield over there. Okay, Gagena. I have a Gagena here, guys. Gagiana or Gagaena? How do you pronounce that? Gagiana? Gagaena? Let me remove this. I should wait until this one gets all dry, but I can't stand to see that thing in there. But it's all mushy right now. I'm gonna try to get closer to show you guys. This one has a new baby in here. Don't know if you can see it. There is a baby. I can see Look at the roots. I hope you are able to see the root. There is a lot of reflection from the key light, but there are the roots. Hundreds of healthy roots in there. Did you notice anything different in this substrate? Would you dare to guess what is that in there? Okay, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna count. Would you guess? Did you guess? No, you won't. You won't. I haven't seen much people doing that or using that. You have seen the LECA everywhere, right? In different setup. Or I am just using the one that non-flash, right? I still flash them, but it's more difficult. But I am using LECA everywhere. Now this one, this Gagiana. So this one is one of the ones I am running one of my crazy experiments with. So I am all pro saving, okay? My paycheck is not that big, so it's difficult to stretch it that long. So I am all pro saving. So if I can improvise substrate or fertilizer or whatever, I will. Well, I try. In the process, sometimes I kill some plants, but that's experimenting, you guys. So this substrate with those beautiful green roots in there, that I don't water that often, and when I do, I only put here, the tiny bit in here because it feels right away, right? Because water drains so slow in here because it's so dense, this substrate. This substrate is only the sand that comes in a litter box, cat litter. Yes, this is just cat litter. Okay, but if you want to try it, this is the non-clumping one. Also is unscented, no scent, no perfume, no, just clay. Because what is LECA, for example? What is LECA? Expanded clay. That's it. What is cat litter? Just clay. Yeah, guys, cat litter is just clay. So I wanted to try. I wanted to give it a try. I wanted to experiment with cat litter. New one though, okay? Don't go and collect your kitty. New cat litter, okay? Unscented and non-clumping one. The cheapest one that you can find. The cheapest, my bag. A huge bag was like around $5. And I have a lot of Alocasias in that. Repeats, right? And they are all thriving in cat litter. Why did I do this at the beginning? Like, oh, because I couldn't find pond. I still go to garden centers, big and small, and I ask them, local ones, right? And I ask them, do you have pond? And people look at me like, what? Pond, P-O-N, pond. They're like, what is that? People from big garden centers, they don't have a clue. Here locally, I mean, they don't have a clue what pond is. And if I start talking about, similar like Lechuza pond or other brand, I just get them more confused. They look at me like I am crazy. So I just stopped looking for it, and I'm not willing to pay pond prices from Amazon. No way. So I am experimenting. Same way like I do if you have watched my philodendrons and monsteras video. I am experimenting in there with the something fell. A hanging basket with a long pothos just fell. Yeah, that's a worry for later. I knew it was gonna fall. I put it there yesterday and I forgot it there. It was a temporary thing and I forgot. So, you wanna try? Cat litter in your pricey, precious Alocasias? But here is the thing. This plant is loving it. This plant is growing, but it's stunted. It's slow growth. Could be the cold environment in my basement too. But the plant is thriving. It's shooting new pops. It is forming a lot of corms in there. The leaves are all healthy and nice. You see? They are, I have noticed this. They are not even going brown. No, these leaves are lasting so long in that substrate. Yeah. So, Gagiana or Gagaena. This is one of the pops I threw. Let me see. I just threw a bunch. I can see three pops right now in there from the Gagaena or Gagiana. And I have so many cups of this because Gagiana is pretty much affordable here locally. So, and it gives so many corms, you know, right? So what I do with this one, I grow them in the little cups, and when I have my plant client that come to buy philodendrons or other type of alocasia, I pretty much give them one of these for free. For somebody who wants to try a new alocasia in their collection, or they want to just start picking into alocasias, they leave my shop happy with a Gagiana. So I have found a good use for all these corms, which are growing in cat litter. Okay, we have another one here. You saw me opening this one from one of my one shipment, but this one I got it, I think someone from Toronto or Hamilton sent it to me. When it came here, it had pretty much melted in a tiny container like this. I couldn't even see the plant, but I knew the corm was in there, so I put it in moss. And yeah, it has come good. I was expecting more from this plant because, like I told you, I don't spend money in irrigation. But this one kind of piqued my curiosity. This is pretty much this is a Amazonica pink or pink poly. But you see, that's the whole thing, those speckles in there. I don't know if you can tell. That's my whole pink in there. And I have noticed it's forming good roots in there, but it's not growing. So this plant is not liking something of my setup, which is LECA at the bottom and sphagnum moss. So we gotta tackle this one because I want to see this one. I paid for this one, right? I paid some money for this one. So I want to see, I want to have my pink poly. This one I won't even put it in there. It doesn't deserve a front row. This is another one that is not liking my setup. I am doing something wrong with this one. You see, it is all leggy. It won't size up probably for this one. And which other one is not liking my setup? The Jacqueline. No, the Jacqueline, I'm gonna put it back in Sphagnum in LECA. But this one, I don't know which other one. There was another one that is not liking my setup. Probably the other fry, the first one, the small one. And this one is the Sabrina. I think it's the Sabrina. The stems. But the thing is so small. I don't know if that's normal. I don't think it is. But it's so small and so leggy. The same amount of light. The other ones are liking it. So, but the roots, look at the roots. It has a nice root system in there. So I don't think the problem would be the LECA itself and the water, but I think this plant needs more light than the other ones. So probably I'm gonna start there and provide it more light, because I don't like it that leggy and those smaller leaves. So this one is going back to the shot. Okay, here we have one of the big ones. This one we're gonna get rid of the leaves that are starting to yellow. Yeah, sorry, but you're gonna die soon. So this one, you can correct me if I am wrong, but this one I bought it, there was no name, and from what I have researched in internet, I think this is the green Sarian. This one I would love to have a variegated one. Again, it's expensive, so I love this one though for now. And this is the new leaf that is shooting in basement environment in this. So I don't think they are liking something here. This one I think needs more light too. But since I transition it, the roots have thickened. You can see in the, since I put it in the LECA, look at the roots. This is like in the LECA. I'm gonna put it there because these are too big to be here in the table. Okay, down here I have, this is one of the other, this is other Gagaena. This plant, when I got it, this one I got it big already. This was one of the trade, because usually I post, same way like I post plants for sale in my Facebook marketplace. Sometimes I am in the mood and I post an ad only for trade, like a weekend only for trade plants, right? So one lady came with this one, and I had already my Gagaena. You see the one in the cat litter substrate. That one was doing great, but the lady gave me this one, and I'm like, why not? The whole point is trading, right? So I have so many of the ones she wanted. I gave her an Alocasia, I gave her a Bambino, and also which other I gave her? A metallic blue. Those are the ones she liked. I gave her babies, right? And she gave me this big one. But when I got it, it had another huge leaf that was albo, like half yellow, but full yellow, like beautiful. But then the new leaves in my care are these small thingies in here. But I don't worry. The plant gotta get used to my care, right? So where they thrive, or they thrive, or they die. I got this one. I like the big ones, like elephant ear, kinda or regal chill, elephant ear, that kind of Alocasia, right? And this one again, this is just a green one. This one is, the name they have called is Emerald Isle. I cut all of the other leaves that were showing wilting, because this one it was one of those shelves in Home Depot. Like, this is pretty much a rescue one for me. It was on sale in there, and I'm grabbing one. Why not? But this one, you guys, is still in the original soil substrate. I haven't moved it yet. We're gonna make a video only to repot and put in LECA all of this one. It will be the Friday, the Amazonica, so we gotta move the Friday, the variegated Friday. We gotta move the poly pink and this pretty much elephant here. We gotta put them in LECA. And this one I won't put it on the table. You wouldn't be able to see it, but I think you are able to see it from there. This is the pure green elephant ear. But this one is going all the way to the ground. It's huge. It's in a big pot. But I gotta do something with that one. That one has like some, from what I can count right now, it has like 10 pops all around the plant. So they need their own pot, and they need to be put in LECA too. So in my tiny greenhouse that you see in there, I have so many of them. Like I told you, I select the best one from the batch I have over there in my grow area. But this one is from the same metallic blue. I have so many metallic blues that it's crazy, you guys. So many of them. They are growing too fast. This one, they are growing faster than I can sell them. So affordable, this one. But they are selling too slow. And there are too many of them growing. Is there a way to save the corms? But again, why would I want to save so many corms? Like, what do you do with all your extra and repeats corms? This one is still from my tissue culture. This is a bambino, a normal green bambino. This one, I look at this and pretty much a elongated poly. That's the way I see it. I have so many bambinos in there from TC. I don't know where I put it. I don't know if it melted already, but I have chosen one bambino that has a lot of like green variegation, like area. I'm gonna find it. It's gotta be there somewhere. These are the other one, the polys. Oh, I have so many polys. Also this one, the metallic one, and the Gagiana, they give so many corms every time. So this one, they are also usually going for free to my plant client that come to buy something else. So I give them from this one, the metallic or the Gagiana. Now this one, you guys, this one has me a little bit confused because I show you the big one, right? So I show you this one, right? This is the one I think is the Sarian green. But I had this one from my original 12 Alocasias, and this one, still the label here, this one says Alocasia portodora. Look at the root. You see? But you see the shape? Look at the one I think is Sarian in here on my right. And look at the shape of this baby. They look the same. And the stems, they have that thing like similar to the Sabrina, but look in there. And you can see it in the stems of this one too. So I'm guessing either this one is a Sarian, like the big one, or the big one is a Portodora. But one of the names is off, it's wrong. This one is a Longiloba. This one is still living in the small thing. I am slowly putting it in LECA. I still leave the sphagnum moss because this one is also coming from the small cup, so I don't like to chop them all at once. So slowly it's gonna get this. This one I don't like it, that is looking a little bit yellowish, but I already check everything for pests, so no pest yet today. So Alocasia longiloba. I wanted to show you guys all of my varieties, all of my Alocasias, but like I told you, a lot of them are rehabbing right now in my Alocasia nursery, Alocasia hospital. One day I'm gonna show you where I keep them, but I just went to check right now in there, and most of them are coming back from dead. I guess they need more light because they are leggy. But you can see they are all, these ones have all died already. But I kept the cups in there, and I checked the corm, they were good. So I put them in sphagnum moss. This one is a Watsoniana red vine, but there is not much to show right now, so I could go and start showing you a bunch of them that you are only gonna see the cups, but when I see that in other YouTube videos, it's kind of the moment when I go to the next one. Why would I want to be looking at a lot of dead Alocasias? Or someone telling me, oh, this one is the Alocasia this is the Alocasia that, and you don't see anything. So why would I want someone telling me names? Just an example. Don't pass my video though, just because I said that, but just an example. All of them in the recovery area are like that. This one I just grabbed only to show you all of the roots. They are all getting rehab in cocoa chunks and perlite. That's it. Remember, cocoa chunk and perlite. That's it. Nothing else. And the other ones is just sphagnum moss, and they are all coming back to life. So when they grow and get nicer, they are coming to my tiny greenhouse, to my mini greenhouse, and from then, if they make it in this environment, they are going to be placed in a glass vase in LECA. Oh, and by the way, because I know I cannot escape the pond train, so but I won't pay for it. Well, full price. I'm gonna pay in different way. I just started making my own pond, mixing all the main ingredients that come in lechuza pond, right? Because here it's difficult to get it. It's expensive and it takes so long, and then import fees. No way. I live in a tight budget. I'm just a city employee, like a small paycheck, so I gotta make it. I gotta stretch it in order to get my plants and to pay my mortgage and eat and all of in all of those nuisance expenses that we human beings have. So that you have it, guys. I hope you like my video. I hope you like my allocations. And I hope I was able to prove you that you can have fun, that you can enjoy your allocation and have a wonderful collection if you are not too stuck into that, I want variegation. Yes, I want the rare ones. I want the expensive ones. I want the popular ones. You don't need to. You can have a bunch of beautiful plants, like amazing, beautiful plants that won't break the bank. And if you want the variegated, ones, but still in a budget, just wait for them. Okay? Just keep waiting for them. Eventually, you are gonna see them at your local nursery or your local Home Depot or Lowe's. They are coming. Okay? High prices won't stay there forever. I don't know. I apply that to everything. Clothing, shoes, whatever. There are some beautiful boots I liked for this winter. They are too expensive. I just wait until the season is over and I buy them, like for 1/10 of the price from the original price. And yes, I use them the next winter season. They are not the ones in vogue at the moment when I use them. So who cares? I get to enjoy the boots that I like, not at the same time that everybody else does. What's the big deal? I get to pay 1/10 of the price that everybody else pays. So, how do you call that? Well, some people are gonna call that smart. I that's my consolation prize. I call that being smart, a smart shopper. Some other people are gonna call that cheap. And some other, maybe they are right. They call that being broke. Which one are you? I don't know. This was all for today, guys. I hope you like my allocation. And remember to let me know in the comments. Let me know which one you like the most from my collection. If you are local here, tell me if you are interested in any of my plants. I have lots of repeats of all the ones I show you today. I have a lot of babies. I have corms. So if you have one that is you have repeats too, and you want to trade, I am open to trade too. You want to buy, they are for sale too. Let's just spread the love with Alocasias. And tell me in the comments, do you think this video was too long? Too short? Okay, I'm trying to make them shorter. I have some people complaining that my videos were too long. They were watching them, but in small doses, they are too long. But it is because I am creating or I am filling my playlists. I don't expect you guys to watch my whole videos, right? Well, when I have favorite plant creators, I watch 4 hours videos, 6 hour videos. Yeah, I let them playing in the background, right, while I do my plant chores on weekend, that kind of stuff. But I don't care. I watch long videos. I actually prefer long format videos. But you don't have to watch my whole videos. But whenever you want to see what's out there, like these are the locals. But that's my goal right now, to fill my playlist. To fill my playlist in YouTube. Moving forward, I think I'm gonna start focusing on creating a bunch of shorts, because we need the views. We need the subscribers, okay? If we don't have enough subscribers, we don't have enough views. we don't have enough views, we won't be able to call enough subscribers. So they both work together, right? So you're gonna start seeing a bunch of shorts, okay? Is to get subscribers to our channel. It is to get subscribers to the channel, to get views, right? If you are subscribed already, I really appreciate that. Share my channel with your friends, and your plant friends and non-planty ones too. Just share the channel, okay? Get people to subscribe. And we need numbers right now. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't doubt it. Just click. It doesn't cost anything to you. Just click subscribe. Click on the notification button. And also, if you like the video, click on like. Also, please tell me, what do you think about my song? Because YouTube was giving me a lot of hard time with copyright issues, so I started creating my own music, putting my own lyrics, with the help of AI, of course, right? But with my ideas. So I started making my own song in another app, and lately I'm using that in all of my videos. So please, after I'm done talking, let the song play fully, please. And tell me in the comment, what do you think about my song? All of them are gonna be variation of the same one. Kinda same, kinda sounds, kinda the same type of music, and the lyrics are gonna go along the same way. So if you make it all the way to the end, really guys, thank you. Thank you so much. And see you in the next one. Okay? Goodbye.
In the quiet of the morning light, little leaves begin their gentle rise, breathing life the way creation sings. Every stem a promise God provides, from the soil to the sky above. Every root is held in perfect love. Grow, 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 let the whole world see life unfolding just the way it's meant to be. Like the garden in the beginning, wild and free. Lord, let your beauty grow in me. Every season brings a change of pace. Some days sun and some days heavy rain. Still the Maker watches every leaf, turning trials into strength again. From the soil to the sky above, every root is held in perfect love. Grow, 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 let the whole world see life unfolding just the way it's meant to be. Like the garden in the beginning, wild and free. Lord, let your beauty grow in me. You said, consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin, yet still they glow. If you care for them with love so deep, I know you'll guide the path for me. Grow, 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 let the whole world see life unfolding just the way it's meant to be. Every leaf and every breath, a